I'm looking at the 1 year Dow Jones Industrial Average, and we are 1,500 points higher than we were a year ago today. I'm recording this on September 7th. My question to you is, do you feel as well off today as you did a year ago? Depending on what state you live in, there are probably a lot of places you can't go today that you could go a year later, right? A year ago, right? And you definitely don't want to be in a situation where you have to go to the hospital right now, right? And you're probably not making as much today as you were a year ago, even if you're still working, right? So a lot of this is coming from the Federal Reserve buying treasuries, which puts money in the hands of investors who then bid up the bonds, the stock market, right? But this is good news for people like my viewers, because eventually, when this crashes, there will be even more margin calls, and that will be a good opportunity to load up on precious metals if you can source them, right? I recommend, if you're into precious metals at the moment, what I would recommend is you go to a few dealers and make a few small orders right now, right? You don't want to be buying a lot right now, but buy 5 ounces of silver, 10 ounces of silver, maybe a fractional gold coin, because that will allow them to vet you out, right? So when we do have this again, and you start to order 1,000 ounces of silver or 400 ounces of gold, you'll be vetted into the system. That's what I would recommend doing. I've already been doing that throughout the crisis, but if you're new to the precious metals, I suspect after the election, the new president, whoever he is, will probably have other goals that he wants to do, right? And the stocks will tank, right? Stocks have never done well on the post-election year, and this is probably the worst it's gonna do, if ever.